Soapography. 2 stars, 2 stories. As All My Children's Greenlee Smythe, she's Pine Valley's temptress with a trust fund.
I have a lot of fun doing those bad things. Is that wrong to say?
Coming up, Rebecca Budig reveals how good it feels to play bad.
I enjoy playing Greenlee when she's got sass.
And her off-screen romance with the bachelor of her dreams.
I'll never forget seeing him for the very first time. I'll never forget it.
And the wedding that ended his bachelor days forever.
We both wrote our own vows, and then I got up there and I got so nervous, and she started talking, and I started crying, and I forgot everything I was going to say.
Once upon a time, as Guiding Light's Michelle Bauer, she was nice.
She was the young heroine.
But then she got naughty.
It's just much more fun to be a bitch.
As All My Children's self-centered spitfire, Greenlee Smythe. Greenlee may scheme to find love, but in real life, Rebecca Budig knew she'd found her perfect bachelor the moment they met.
I just kept saying, "You're my guy." And he's like, "You're my girl." And "You're my guy."
But Rebecca's fairy tale romance almost fell through because of 25 beautiful women who wanted to take her man.
I thought he was a sellout because I felt like he didn't need to do that show.
Rebecca Budig was born in Cincinnati and raised in nearby Kentucky.
And we used to collect tadpoles and skate on a lake and, basically run around and had a whole fantasy life.
The youngest of 8 brothers and sisters in a sprawling blended family.
We multiply like gremlins in the Budig clan, so there's a lot of people. It's very loud and sort of chaotic.
Rebecca and her sisters wanted to be performers and pestered their mother to get them into drama classes.
Growing up, my sisters and I, we watched Fame on TV, and so watching that, we were all very inspired. So when she found out there was a school like that, like Fame in Cincinnati, she asked us if we wanted to audition. We were like, yes.
Rebecca auditioned and won a spot at the Cincinnati School of the Performing Arts.
We did plays, and we did them in a professional theater downtown in Cincinnati, and it was just really fun. And it taught me a lot professionally.
But by the time she graduated, Rebecca wanted to pursue a more stable career.
By the end of it, I was a little burnout, and I thought, I don't want to do this. I just want to be normal. I want to go to a normal school and do normal things.
So she enrolled at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio.
And I majored in zoology because I love animals. And if I didn't act, I was going to be a veterinarian.
But her passion for performing won out over zoology.
And so it was very short-lived. I was only there a year and a half.
She headed to Los Angeles and very quickly got an audition for a rock and roll music video.
For the Aerosmith video, they asked me to come down and rollerblade. That's all they wanted. They just wanted me to come down and rollerblade. So I was like, I can roller skate, and I used to skate, so I went out and I bought rollerblades with my mom, and I went down and I skated back and forth. You guys like, you got the job.
Then a friend asked Rebecca to help him audition for Batman Forever. Directed by Joel Schumacher and starring Val Kilmer as Batman and Chris O'Donnell as Robin.
And I was like, sure. So I went in with him, and Joel Schumacher said, "Are you an actress?" I said, yes. And he said, "I'm going to bring you back for the part where Robin kisses the girl." I said, okay, and he did, and I got it.
Hollywood was beginning to notice Rebecca. In 1995, her agent called with an interesting proposition.
He said, "You're perfect for this part of Michelle on Guiding Light, but it's in New York." And I said, oh my gosh, I'd love to go to New York.
Rebecca won the role of Guiding Light's innocent, good girl, Michelle Bauer.
She was the young heroine, and although she came from such a nice family, it was a really nice part. I don't think I was a good enough actor to make it that interesting.
Rebecca was anxious. She wasn't the first actress to play the part of Michelle.
It was hard to fill the shoes of Rachel Miner on Guiding Light. I mean, she was a fan favorite for a really long time, and she'd been on there since she was a little girl. But I have to say that the fans were absolutely amazing, and they were very welcoming, very supportive. I can't believe they were so nice to me.
While on Guiding Light, Rebecca learned a lot from soap legend Kim Zimmer, who portrays the unforgettable Reva Shane.
She was the star of the show. She was the ultimate professional, and she's just an amazing woman, an amazing actress. And so I learned a lot from her. Kim Zimmer called me her DID, her diva in development. And she would tell me how to be a good diva and a bad diva.
Rebecca left Guiding Light in 1998. But the following year, All My Children called and offered her the short-term role of Greenlee Smythe. The bad girl proved so popular with viewers that producers decided to give Greenlee and Rebecca a permanent home in Pine Valley.
Greenlee is a spoiled rich girl, trust fund baby. She's misunderstood. She's very determined. She won't take no for an answer. She's not just a bitch for the sake of it. She is protecting herself. So when she is vulnerable to somebody, it's meaningful.
We've got more Rebecca Budig coming up. But first, it's time for Soapography's Star Quiz. Rebecca Budig's castmates at All My Children have a nickname for her. Is it Peanut, Batgirl, or Sweet Pea? Coming up, Rebecca has a hot romance on screen.
I never knew what I was getting with Josh. I just felt very connected to him.
And an even hotter romance off screen.
I mean, I just knew that whether I married him or not, I was going to be with him forever.